All right, Leviticus 18 and verse 12. Never have sexual intercourse with your father's sister. Verse 13, never have sexual intercourse with your mother's sister. Never have sexual intercourse with the wife of your father's brother. She too is your aunt. Verse 15, never have sexual intercourse with your daughter-in-law. She is your son's wife. Never have sexual intercourse with her. Never have sexual intercourse with your sister-in-law. She is your brother's wife. Never, verse 19, never have sexual intercourse with a woman while she is unclean during her monthly period. Verse 20, never have sexual intercourse with your neighbor's wife. I mean, here are instructions. And, you know, your neighbor's wife. I mean, never have sexual, don't fantasize, don't plan this, don't do that. You see, there are inside of us bugs that that can be, for a better terminology, bugs inside of us that can be transferred back and forth between husband and wife and nothing happens. But when you start introducing multiple partners here, there, and yonder, these bugs mutate. They divide and conquer, and that's one of the things that causes a lot of these STDs that are going on. I mean, there's a reason God says don't commit adultery. There's a reason God says never have sexual intercourse with your neighbor's wife. Do you teach your children God's law? You know, Deuteronomy 11 and verse 19 says, and you shall teach them, your children, speaking of them when they sit in your house and when you walk by the way and when you lie down and when you rise up. God's law, you're supposed to teach your children the law of God. Yeah, that very thing that a lot of Christians say that's been abolished, nailed to the cross, done away with, Jesus fulfilled it, he did all these things. You know, that law is what you're supposed to be teaching to your children. Verse 22 of Leviticus 18, never have sexual intercourse with a man as with a woman. It's disgusting. And yes, you can imagine. Verse 23, never have sexual intercourse with an animal and become unclean with it. A woman must never offer herself to an animal for sexual intercourse. It is unnatural. What a classic understatement that is. It is unnatural.